Hi there, grandparents. We're talking about meaningful gift ideas for your grands in 2022. And last year we talked a little bit about giving a gift of an experience, maybe taking them to a museum or a family holiday, whatever worked, but some experience. So this year we want to come up with a couple of new ideas. And the first one is some sort of family heirloom. And then you tell the story of that heirloom and why you're giving it to the grand. Now, this probably is an idea for older grands as they begin to appreciate family history and they take better care of things. I know I've got a couple of things in reserve that I'm just waiting 2 or 3 more years to give some of the older grandchildren because I want them to have it throughout the rest of their lives and to remember the stories around that particular item. So look around your house. You may have photographs, you may have knickknacks, jewelry. We were just in the studio sitting here talking about artwork that various family members have done. That would be a great family gift to pass along to a grand at some point. So put some information with the gift when you do something like that. Who did it? Who is the person that signed the corner of the painting? Where do they fall in the family tree? And what was the picture of? The pictures we were talking about, Liz's grandfather riding a horse in the Montana mountains, and my mom did a painting of Devil's Tower in Wyoming. And so why were those images important? Those are the kinds of things that you could type up real quickly and just tape to the back of a photograph or a painting, a piece of art, or attach with a gift if you have a piece of jewelry. I watch auctions a lot, and it's always kind of sad to me when I see a lot of jewelry in an auction, and I just wonder, what family pieces that meant a lot to someone are now just being sold to a stranger. Wedding pictures. We bought a beautiful frame one time at an auction that had somebody's wedding picture in it, and I thought, how did this get lost from a family path? That we now own some wedding picture that was framed in a beautiful frame, and we ended up taking the frame and using it on our photograph and putting our pictures in it instead of the old couple that was in there that we had no idea who they were. But those are the types of things that you can pass along at holidays, at pertinent times in your grand's young life, so that you pass along some family heritage. And then another idea would be a gift of time with some sort of a project. Sit down and spend some time with your grand doing a model kit or a sewing project or an art project. I just talked to my young granddaughter this afternoon. I had purchased a kit to do some lettering, so she'll learn how to do some calligraphy, basically. And it's a neat little kit. It's got a bookmark in it, and it's got a couple of pens in different colors and some wax seals and stamp. But it also has a workbook where we'll work together with the video produced by the maker of this kit, and we will sit and work through learning how to letter a little more perfectly. And it's a very girly project. We're excited about it, and she was delighted when I explained it to her. She was like, "Oh, that's cool. Can we do that tomorrow?" So at some point we'll be sharing some video of that activity, and that is valuable time. Those are gifts that you give to your grands that last forever because they will always remember learning to sew or learning to do calligraphy or learning to make a model car with grandma or grandpa. So give that gift of time too. That's a great holiday gift idea, and it's meaningful not only for this year but for years to come. Be grand, friends.